I'm Timea Presley. Thank you for joining me today. Phase 2 reopening has started in Washington, D.C. Should we be back in the studio? Should we stay out of the studio and continue in a video call-based session format? If we go back to the studio and go back to working out on the equipment, how should we go about this? These are the questions of this week. Since the mayor in Washington, D.C., where I am located, announced the phase 2 reopening of the city, Pilates businesses are able to see clients in person again. This means that we can meet up in person again. Of course, the question comes up, should we do that? It seems like we all have to decide for ourselves. The beauty of these video call-based sessions, private sessions that we have all gotten used to in the recent about 3 months, is that you can do them from home. You don't have to travel. It's convenient. There is no time spent on commute, and you can use the space that's available to you that is germ-free and safe. And you can even schedule a Pilates session if you happen to be away. Maybe you travel to your summer location for a couple months, and you can simply take your phone with you or take your tablet or computer with you and continue meeting up for live video Zoom sessions through that device. What we don't have in most of the cases is access to the equipment. Well, thankfully, that's not such a big deal. Using the Pilates equipment is really wonderful and luxurious, and the workouts are really wonderful and well-rounded. However, in our home Pilates setting, we can easily have rings, we can have weights, we can have stability cushions. I have a foam roller here, I have some TheraBands over there, and most of the people I work with have those as well. And it's very easy to create workouts that challenge the body in such a way that there's some resistance training involved, some strength training involved, and mobilization, stabilization, breathing, alignment, just like on the equipment. Please decide for yourself what is safest and best for you. If you know that you belong to a higher risk group, then it might make sense to stay in your home environment for a little longer and just work out via video calls. If you're ready to enter a studio setting, please read the guidelines of the studio and make sure to follow them. Wearing face masks is important because Pilates includes a lot of breathing, so we want to make sure that we limit any possibility of the transmission of any disease through the breath. Make sure to wash your hands before the session, and it's a good idea to have your own reformer straps as well. Your Pilates studio will be cleaned and disinfected before and after use. You avoid touching your face, and make sure to always keep 6 feet of distance between you and other people. Once you return to working out on the equipment, please promise that you will take it slow. There's no need to try to catch up with the last 3 months, maybe a lack of exercise in the last 3 months within just one session. Ease back into using the equipment. It's easy to overwork muscles, but it's also easy to overstretch muscles. So try to not go to your maximum range, don't go to maximum capacity, rather try to just scale back a little bit just to make sure that you don't end up injuring yourself. After your session, please wash your hands again. Try to avoid touching the outside of the mask. Keep the mask on as long as you're inside the building where your studio is located. bring your own water bottle. It's best if you are using just that water bottle and water that you brought from home. It's also nice if you can wear socks during your visit to the studio. Well, thank you. I hope that this information is helpful for you. I look forward to seeing you next time, and be careful, stay well, and see you next week.